There used to be a code among the slaves. They used to share as a saying among each other as slave masters. It was nigga sing, nigga dance, nigga jump, or nigga die. And if you look at us right now, these are the only 4 areas of human endeavor that we are operating without hindrance and suppression. They don't mind us singing and dancing, especially whenever we singing stuff that's going to destroy our people and promoting a culture that brings our morals down. Dance for me, sing for me, or do what? Jump, sports. And if you're not doing that, you're going to deal some death or be dead. And these are the areas that we manifest our excellence in.
Watch the full interview with Brother Nuri Muhammad now at INeverKnewTV.com Premium. Sports have been both a blessing and a curse in our community. Some say it's just been a curse. That's a different conversation, right? What's a more productive way we can use sports to uplift our young brothers instead of leaving so many of them broken and disillusioned?
Well, on one side of the equation, white people and black people both put their children in sports, but for 2 different reasons. Black people, we put our children in sports to become a professional at it. White people put their children in sports to extract the principles from it. So when we don't become a professional at it, we operate with a broken spirit of the defeated mind, but because they went in to extract the principles from it, they just take the traits that they learned, the discipline, the hard work, the teamwork, the sacrifice, the ability to categorize personal life problems to still perform a task. They take all that and they put that in their insurance business, their law firm, their dental practice, and they become successful at something else. But us, because we got our eyes set on the league or the NFL, and that's it. I got everything invested in that. So if I don't become that, I'm not anybody. There's 500,000 black boys playing high school basketball right now. Only 17,000 of them actually play college basketball. Out of that 17,000 that play college basketball, only 47 of them is going to make it to the NBA. Out of the 47 that make it to the NBA, only 7 of them are going to have a starting position. Those with a starting positions, their position, they're going to have their job for 3 to 7 years. Even if you made it, let's just say you did. But that's bad math. That's 500,000 black boys competing for 7 full-time jobs that's going to last 3 to 7 years. Even if you get it, you get in the league 23, you're out at 30, what you going to do for the rest of your life? There is no such thing as God creating a hooper. God does not create wide receivers, running backs, quarterbacks. He does not create linebackers. God creates inventors. He creates engineers. He creates nation builders. And if we limit our expression of black excellence to the field of sports and entertainment, we are playing right into the hand of the slave master. There used to be a code among the slaves. They used to share as a saying among each other as slave masters. It was nigga sing, nigga dance, nigga jump, or nigga die. And if you look at us right now, these are the only 4 areas of human endeavor that we are operating without hindrance and suppression. They don't mind us singing and dancing, especially whenever we singing stuff that's going to destroy our people and promoting a culture that brings our morals down. Dance for me, sing for me, or do what? Jump, sports. And if you're not doing that, you're going to deal some death or be dead. And these are the areas that we manifest our excellence in. But there's a scripture in the Bible, in the book of Revelations. It says, by the rivers of Babylon we wept when we remembered Zion. We hung our harps on the willow tree, and our joyful songs had become songs of mourning. And those, look at this, those who carried us away captive required of us a song and myrrh. In other words, make me laugh and sing a song for me. So you go to the game, we on the court running, entertaining white people. Go to the concert, we on the stage shaking, gyrating, singing and rapping, but the audience is them. See, nigga sing, nigga dance, nigga jump, nigga die. Anybody that we see manifesting greatness in sport and entertainment, they are greater at something else. The only reason that they manifest that skill in that area is because that's the area that had revenue and least amount of suppression. I promise you, as LeBron James said, he's more than an athlete. All of y'all are. You're more than an athlete. Kyrie Irving said, basketball, dribbling, that's cool, but I want to become the greatest farmer. I mean, I'm putting it out there. He said, I'm putting it out there. I want to be the biggest, I want to be the greatest farmer ever. See, that's a greater calling on your life. Jaylen Brown, they give him a contract, hundreds of millions of dollars. He says, I mean, what are you going to do with all? I don't know. I think I want to build me a Black Wall Street. See, this is a sign that our brothers and our sisters that are in these spheres of entertainment space are recognizing that I got a greater calling on my life than as they told LeBron when he was trying to address the political and social injustice in our community. That white woman on the news said, shut up and dribble. That's the mentality that they have. But our people are saying, no, I'm much more than a dunker, a shooter, a dribbler, a passer, or a catcher, or a tackler. I'm a god. And that's happening. Other side too. Social leverage comes with fame. You have what they call a platform. What does that mean? The bigger you are, the higher you are up. The higher you are up, the more people see you, the more people can hear you. So if you are in entertainment or sports and you have social leverage and you have a high platform with a lot of people looking and listening, why not use your platform to promote something that will free them as a people? No, why is the only thing we selling liquor all the time?
Gambling.
Come on, why do we got to be Mr. DraftKings and Mr. This? Why is that it? This stuff is weakening the people. Why not come out and just hold up a black product, a black brand? What's wrong with that? Using your social leverage to promote something that will uplift our people. And, our entertainers, some of them, we've been able to build relationships with, and I don't want to call it a life coach, but help in aspects of life with problem solving and conflict resolution. And they think that the best contribution that they can give as a hip hop artist is to donate some money to open up a boys club, or a little money over here to build a new basketball court, a couple dollars over here to put a new playground over here. No, the best thing that you can do, if you can sing or you have the mastery of wordplay, the best thing you can do is use your talent for the upliftment of your people. And if they did that, instead of putting a little dollar here, dollar there, playground, basketball court, little league, no, use your voice, use your platform, use your social leverage for the freedom of a people. And if we did that, as Nas said back in the day, he said, artists out here are scared to make Muhammad Ali statements. See, he's a fighter, but he fought for something bigger than that, because he had a different diameter of knowledge and a different person that gave him. His diameter of knowledge came from the most honorable Elijah Muhammad that prescribed
Straight from Elijah
his circumference of activity. Yeah. He was just Cassius Clay, but he met the honorable Elijah Muhammad and became Muhammad Ali, going to go down as nothing more than a great boxer. But now he's known all over the world as the one that said that Viet Cong had never called me no nigga. I ain't going to fight over there. Lost his championship, lost all that. But look at what he earned in the process. He set a good example back then. Later in life, different. But back then, the young Muhammad Ali that used to go down and pray after the ring and come out chanting, God is the greatest, and be about the business of promoting what was good for our people, as the top athlete at the time, it'd be good to see some of them become a Muhammad Ali of now. And I think that if we did, we'd be able to really high speed duplicate or provide for the lack of a better word, a spiritual steroid to the healing of a people and the growth of us as a nation.
You brought up a great point early in regards to the sports, right? So I played Division I basketball, so I was in the circuit, right? People don't realize how these sports breaks brothers' spirits. You remember how a brother was able to excel in the sport? He doesn't think he has it. He can do it. The same repetition, the same commitment he did to the sport, he can do anything because he already has that habit. He
That's
doesn't
right.
believe it's a cutoff in the brain where they don't believe they can do anything outside of the sport. And that's the issue.
But that's why we got to get to them and tell them. Hopefully they'll watch this and see, because you're much bigger than that. That's whatever you became on the football field or the basketball court is less of the percentage that you are in some other nation building skill. So Magic Johnson, when they first started they called it the G League, now it's the D League, then in developmental league. They took the young athlete, instead of letting them just jump from high school to the NBA, they start trying to, hold them for a little while, prepare them for. Magic Johnson, in his speech to them, he made a statement. I'll never forget it. He said, I want to show you young brothers how to take the brain you built in basketball and use it for business. I'd like to ask Magic, has he ever been invited back? I bet you he haven't. You know why? That's not what they want them to think. They don't want them to recognize that the brain they built in basketball, those traits are transmutable, can be used in other areas of life, even more than what they were used on the basketball court or the football field. You have that type of discipline. You have that willpower. You have that get-to-itiveness and the stick-to-itiveness you need to be successful. You just got to redirect your energy into something else. My cousin, whenever I first came in the nation, he was a great athlete, and he was playing for a college and brought home the picture of the basketball team that they were using for a calendar or something. Black people and white people on the team. Look at this, Brother Lyndon. Word is bond. 20-some players maybe on the team. All the black people had a basketball in their hand, and all the white players had books in their hand. Word is bond. Not one brother had a book, and not one white person had a ball, but they all were on the basketball team. I said to my cousin, I said, did you all pick this, or did they put this in your hand? He said, they put this in our hand. What were they trying to do? Programming you on the team and then creating a permanent record that the average black mind that looks at that, that's not conscious, will be programmed without even knowing that they're being programmed. You're born to play sport. You're born to rule the world. And that has to change. We can hold the ball, but we got to hold more books. And then as soon as the ball is over, put it down and pick up some more books, and let's build something.